Hey guys, it's Tasha from Designer Trapped in a Lawyer's Body. And right now I'm going to show you how to quickly and easily make large scale prints for your home. It's a great, affordable way to create a large piece of artwork that makes a huge impact in a room for very little money. And you can see what I'm talking about right here. The Carolina print is something I just designed on PicMonkey. It took me about 5 minutes. I had it printed out, and even including the frame, that huge 36 by 48 print cost me less than $10. Um, but you can use this same tutorial to make any size print. This is a much smaller 12 by 12 print that I made using the same principles. Um, so it's really easy. It's a great tip and you can use it to pretty much make anything you want. So first thing you're going to do is decide on what size print you want to create because the resolution of the digital image matters quite a bit. So as I said, the large Carolina print that I made was 36 by 48 inches. So I found this handy online chart about quality versus file size, quality of prints versus file size. There's a link to it in the post, but you can find it at urban75.org. And you can see that my print is so large that the print size isn't even listed on this chart. But I safely assumed that I should go with the largest resolution that is mentioned on the chart, which is 3264 by 2448 pixels. So you're just going to head over to PicMonkey, which is picmonkey.com. Then once you're there, click on Design, then choose Custom. And this is where you're going to put in the pixel size for the resolution that you need. So for the large print that I'm working with, I need 3264 by 2448. Then click Make It. Okay, so that's the correct orientation for the print that I'm going to be working on. But if you wanted to rotate it, all you do is come over here, click Rotate, and then you would click Apply. But I'm going to rotate it back to the way I need it. Okay, so it's very, very easy. You're going to click on text, which are these uppercase and lowercase t's. You may have to play around for a bit to find the texts that you want for your print, which fonts I used for this particular print. So I'm just going to select the same ones, but scroll through them, choose whatever is going to work best for your particular project. And I say that I remember the ones I used. I absolutely remember what they looked like. I do not remember the names of them. So, all right, I think this is the one for the Carolina. Once you've selected your font, all you have to do is click Add Text. Don't worry about the size of it yet. Just type out the word. Okay. Then you can easily drag it around and make it larger. So you just highlight it, adjust the size over here. Again, don't worry about that because you can easily adjust the size of the text box to allow for you to make it bigger, and just keep playing with it, adjusting the size and dragging it until you're happy with it. Okay? It's that easy. You really can't mess this up. I'm going to make mine just a little bit larger. I really want it to go all the way from edge to edge. Oh, and that may be as large as it gets using that adjustment tool. So if you want to if that's happening to you and you want to still make it larger, then you're going to want to focus on dragging the corners of the text box. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me. Okay, so now let's add our second line. And again, if you didn't catch it in the post about these prints, I'm just using a quote from one of our favorite Eric Church songs, but you can use absolutely anything you want. Now, the other thing I want to point out to you when you're selecting fonts is that there are two categories up here. Ours, which are the PicMonkey library of fonts, and then there's also a tab called Yours. And if you click on it, you will see literally every font that is already installed on your computer. So if you can't find anything in the PicMonkey font library that you like, you may want to peruse Yours. But both of the fonts that I used for this print are available through PicMonkey for free. So the first font that I used, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's something, I can't quite read it, but it's something Delicious Cake. So that was the first font. The second font that I used is Amatic Small Caps. So you would just click on whatever font you want and type your second line. And again, then you're just going to adjust the size of it until it looks right to you. There's really no right or wrong to this, okay? And remember, you can adjust the font box or the size of the text box as needed. So once both lines are on it, then you may want to make some additional adjustments until it suits you. But that looks pretty good to me. So all you would do, excuse me, when you're all done is click Save, give it a name. I'll call mine Carolina Print. And it did change the dimensions a little bit. I'm not sure why, but you can click change right there, and I'm going to change them back to the recommended pixels for this size, which again was 3264 by 2448. And I generally keep the quality on Pierce. I don't know why they named them that, but that's a good quality for the file size. So then click Save to your computer. I'm just going to save it to my documents. That's it. So once you've saved it, you're just going to want to pop it onto a flash drive so that you can take it to an office supply store to have them print it for you. And the rest of the details are included in the print about exactly what you need to do when you have it printed and then how to mount it. So super, super easy. I hope you will use this tutorial to make some art for your home.